Well, hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode. My name's Craig from Keen for Adventure. Not really much going on this one. We've held up in Launceston for the last 14 days, just waiting for my best mate Josh to arrive on Tuesday. He's coming over with a few mates and they'll spend 17 days over here, so we'll tag along with them and kick it off at Irish Town. But this week's episode, we went out to Beaconsfield to the mine out there just to have a bit of a look around. Pretty significant thing to see. Then we went off to Low Head, had a look at the lighthouse. But stick around for that one. Something pretty special happens there every Sunday at midday.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.
A moment of triumph, a remarkable tale of survival against incredible odds. After 14 days trapped in a cage, buried in the bowels of the earth, Todd Russell and Brant Webb removed their tags to signal the end of their shift.
Well, here we go at the Beaconsfield mine. So straight ahead, that cage there was where Todd Russell and Brant Webb popped out after being trapped. So at 5:59 a.m, Todd Russell, Brant Webb were brought to the surface here after being trapped underground for 13 days, 18 hours. Crazy stuff. Yeah, so we kind of just come across this door. It's a flood door from 1892. Because the mine was so wet and flooded, they had doors to control the water that come in. So that was from 375 metres below. This looks to be the original ruins from the site when it was operational. So what do you think of this place? Worth a visit?
Oh, definitely. Definitely a must visit. There is so much to see here.
And not just about the mine, is it?
No,
like it's about
just
the town, the history.
So much history.
Medical.
Schools, medical.
Schools, yeah.
Babies, like there's everything.
Yeah, well worth it. It was $25 to get in.
24, yeah.
$24
So worth
per
it.
adult. But definitely a bucket list item once again. It was because Toni and I were in the mining industry for 16 years as well, so it's pretty cool to come out and have a look at the history of this, and obviously the on the mine collapse, and just to see all that. Yeah, definitely put this on your bucket list if you're coming over to Tassie. But now go the other way.
Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Go, spin it. You want to try your hand at panning? I don't know. Here we go. Scoop, tilt, shake, swirl, dip and shake. Sounds like something you do at the nightclub.
Yeah.
Scoop,
Yeah.
tilt,
Shake and swirl.
shake and swirl,
Yeah.
dip and shake.
Dip and shake.
Yep. What do you got?
All the heavy rocks and nothing.
Heavy rocks and a sore back.
No silk. Nothing. I lost.
Ah, there we go. There's coming.
Yeah.
So old sluice or something, yeah?
I'd say so.
Yeah, you must put your
Talents in there.
tailings in there. Water comes down.
Yeah.
Gold gets trapped.
Yeah.
No luck on the gold
Cool.
panning.
No.
I'd say back to work, but we don't work. So, alright, well, I think that's about it here.
I'm going to go back to the main entrance.
Yeah,
I think we can go through here though.
find our way out. Alright, we just popped out for the day. We're heading up to a lighthouse, which we'll show you a little bit later at the northern part of Tassie. Apparently at midday on a Sunday, it sounds the foghorn just for testing, because apparently there's a lot of fog in winter down around here, so that'll be quite interesting. But we've just popped into a little place called Georgetown. We thought we'd duck in. We had to dump some rubbish and see what it's all about. It's just at the mouth of the Tamar River. You can see down there. Massive river. But there's a monument behind me. It's got a date at the top of 1804, but it's got a bit of a plaque there, which I'll just read out. So I've got here, close to this memorial, Lieutenant Colonel William Patterson. So landed from HMS Buffalo on the 11th of November 1804 and took possession of the Northern Territory of Van Diemen's Land in the name of his Britannic Majesty King George III. That was a bit of a mouthful. So yeah, another little historical town. Beautiful little spot. Anyway, we'll take off. Get to this lighthouse by midday. I think it's 11 o'clock at the moment, so we'll try and trek up there and see what this foghorn's all about. Well, there you go. Tony's just pulled me over to the park with these carvings. So what are they carved out of the tree?
Yeah, they're carved from the tree. Like,
Yeah, wow.
there's a thing there explaining what they're macrocarpus trees.
Yeah.
They were planted as a hedge and a shelter in the 1890s. In 2016, some damaged trees were cut down, and he carved the trunks to reflect some history of the site, including the three men hauling a cable ashore, exploring George Bass and Matthew Flinders with his cat Trim and Whale and her calf, who are seasonal visitors to the Tamar River.
Oh, awesome. How cool is that?
I know, so good.
So once again, all these... Yeah, perfect spot for those seagulls. But once again, you know, the quirky things you see and find in Tassie. So Windmill Point, the Macrocarpus trees. So Windmill Point, this site's great historical significance, being home to a cable station submarine telegraph cable which linked Tasmania to the mainland in the late 1800s. The first lighthouse at Low Head was established in 1833, the second to be lit in Tasmania. The foghorn was installed in 1929 and decommissioned in 1973. It is the only operational G-type diaphone in the world. If you time it right, you can hear it in full effect every Sunday at noon. My God, that is super loud, super deafening. But how cool is that? That's unreal. Awesome to see. Well, there we go. Just reading the plaque here. Just says that the foghorn is heard up to a distance of 32 kilometres from Low Head. Become redundant with its deafening groan grunt was no longer to be heard. It is super loud. Well, there we go. We just popped down the road a little bit to the historic pilot station. And they've got here, it's an old wooden marker buoy that they used from 1855 to the 1900s. So made of hew and pine. So basically a channel marker. Alrighty, so this one here, octagonal room. So the octagonal chart room stood where Matthew Flinders Memorial is right now. So it was originally a watch house. Shown here in the 1880s. So its three windows were aligned with barrel rock, the lighthouse, and the lead light. Once again, history, history, history. Here we go, we've got an old sailboat here. When I say old, not terribly old. So built in 1908 and just used as a race yacht on the Tamar River. We drove a few hundred metres down the road and came across this seal statue and even more wood carvings. Hey, have a crack at this. We just found some more of these wood carvings out of trees. So, yeah, one tree stump carved out. Man, some people have got some talent. This one here, full of fish. Got a lighthouse here. One that impresses me is the one on the end here. It's a well, the front end of a sailing ship. Have a look at that. Tell you what, I've failed finger painting in preschool, but yet you've got people that can do this. Well impressed. Alrighty, so the old Wolsteds heated up. So it's just telling us to add some food. So what do we do now?
So we add the food.
So we add the food. All right.
Yeah, so there's one pizza.
Oh, look at that.
And two pizzas.
Yep.
And we close the lid. And
6 minutes.
Let it go.
All right. Let's see how she goes. Need to play some elevator music or something while it's cooking. Yeah. All right. See you in 6 minutes.
Very street size.
Alrighty, we reckon we're done. So, what? Minute to go. Open her up. Oh, have a crack at that. Yeah, that's done. So was that 5 minutes?
Yes. 5 minutes. Just under 5 minutes.
Blocking toilets. Tech giants Google, Meta, and TikTok.
Oh, have we got that? Well done. All right, we'll give them a crack. See how they go. All right. So what's your verdict?
Yum.
Do them again.
Definitely do this again.
It's worked out well. The base is nice and crunchy too,
It is. It's lovely.
which is good. So
Crunchy on the outside, but still nice and soft, sort of in the middle-ish part.
yeah,
It's nice.
yeah.
Very good.
If you got the battery set up, definitely the Wolfstead. Those worked out extremely well with cooking. Oh, it's perfect. All right, I'm going to keep going. Well, I agree with the miso. They are perfect. Well, guys, I'll just show you a little bit around camp before we shoot off again this morning. This place is called Mike and Annie's Front Paddock. Beautiful little spot here. It's on 50 acres. And just a massive area for you to camp. I'll just flick yous around. Huge flat area. So we're just parked up over there in the middle. Fantastic spot. Only 17 k's from Launceston. So an awesome little spot if you want to base yourselves here to go exploring. Plenty of room if you've got kids to run around, ride bikes, etc. Best thing too, it's only $10 a night. So it's been fantastic. And Mike's also allowed me to use his Navara that's up in the shed, the ute there, to go and collect firewood from the property so we can grab anything that's fallen down. I'll tell you what, there's a heap of timber here. So we've had fires every single night for the last 14 nights since we've been here. So fantastic little spot. Definitely recommend if you're coming through, support these guys. Lovely couple. Brilliant little pad to base yourself. But we're going to shoot off shortly, head back to Irishtown, wait for Josh to come, and we'll kick off our adventures from there. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Craig from Keen for Adventure. Going to do another rig rundown video for you. I did one towards the end of last year